Hey everyone, this is Dr. Sarah Yu. I'm a senior pastor, Global Jesus Mission Church. Today is February 12, 2023, and today's title is Love. So today's Bible is Genesis chapter 2:24. For the reasons a man will leave his father and mother and be united, his wife, and the two will become a flesh. So today especially I choose to, there is so many love, but this week we have Valentine's Days. So God's love, agape love, philia love, as well as eros love. So today especially I want to talk about uh, husband and wife love, what should do. So first of all, we needed to know that husband and wife is one body. So Bible tells that Genesis chapter 24 said that man will leave his father and mother and united his wife. Two will be become flesh. And Genesis chapter 24 exactly tell us that husband and wife is one body. So, but today's many husband wife is not think that way, because of but eventually that's why many couples they are divorced, and because of they fight their right and their possessions, their authority, their power, their all those only we there is okay, but I am my life is mine and your life yours. Some kind of divided word or divided decision or divided uh, communication is open in our life, but we needed to really importance of love, foundation of husband wife. That is the foundation of this society and God's word. God creations Hawa and the God creations from Hawa's, and then as well as Adam's, from Adam's to creation Hawa. So all the equal opportunity, equal creations from God. But many we are one body, but there is many woman life is discrimination, not as treated as a one body. Sometimes manpower or control woman, as well as a woman, sometimes very elite women, they have jobs and they have more wealthy than men. They count on it that, and then they control man. So but in Bible said to woman and man is equal. We because of God was take all the bone from the lips from the man, because his lip is covered by heart. So the most important place that cover woman's, that should think about that woman is so important to men. Men think about so important to woman because of we are one body. God creation those one body. So, but some we forgot that. Many times. People forgot that they are one body, but we are the Christians. As Christ, Ephesus, many places, Ephesus said that men should love wife as Christ loved church. So that is very important. So because of husband wife does not happy each other, mean is their family is unhappy. So how we can be one body easily? So I think the most important things that husband wife need follow each other's what make happy. What feeling happiness, like invest their times together. Have like example, husband wife is the same time exercise and listen Bible or praise God or same hobbies they have it. They will be more like beautiful couples. They can harmony each others. So sincerely each other encourages. How we can be one body if I am not, I'm discouraged if I discourage my husband discourage me too. So we have to each other encourage, and then as well as husband wife is spending time every daily, spending time to eating meal together, because husband wife we most of busy life, some people they are lost time to spending time with the family like husband wife for God. So but we try to eating each day, at least one meal together, and take times, and trip together sometimes, and then thinking each other's enjoy life to be together, one body. This is just normal our role of the wife husband, enjoyable life we can share it. The as well as the celebration anniversary. Like my husband and me, we had a celebration last year, almost we 100 days outside the United States, global, universal, all the Europe, 14 country and Asia's. We travel celebrations, our anniversary. So take care of each other's birthday and wedding anniversary. This is just common, harmonious couples, be closer to be one body. But not only that, in Bible, said that in Bible had several directions to give us why we needed to be, how we can to be to husband and wife are one body, as like Genesis chapter 2 and 24. First couple understand each other's, and then that is the most important rule of become one body. So I heard that many couples they are divorced because of they don't understand each other. Maybe they don't understand each other's life history and life experience, and as well as they don't understand each other character or language. Maybe there is big gaps each other education, or big gaps each other's what they wanted to do. But in today's the Bible, to be one body, emphasize, understand, by Bible ways. Ephesians chapter 4 and 2 said, need all humility and meekness and patience, bearing with one another in love. So in order to be one body, to understand, it's like needed to humility, because sometimes we are living very gaps. One wife is study hard, husband they don't like to study. Wife wanna be develop each other's to, but husband denied to. But so there is many gaps to, also many in America or any society, especially underdeveloped society, human had a low educations as well as a low experience, low incomes. So if a man does not in heart in love and does not have humility, maybe comparable his power and wife power, maybe betray, beating or something kind of unhappy things happening, because they are not humility. What as a husband and wife, or wife and husband should have a humility, even there is a several gaps or performance gaps, which is my husband. I want my husband like this, my wife like this. My husband looks like a handsome man or high educated, high good gentleman, but sometimes not every husband is like that. But comparable each others, sometimes they are disrespect each others because of those performance gaps. But we as a human, that is human mind. Everyone starting that evil give it to their mind. But as a husband wife, to be one body, even the performance gap and the desire level gaps is what you wanted to do. But difference in the answer of Ephesians chapter 4 and 2 said, with all the humility and meekness, patience, bearing the one another in love. So one another in love, that is answer that we can be one body, which is with the humility. What is humility? Humility is mean is even the person, the opposite person, like husband is maybe less positions, less authority, less power, or less than wife, or wife and less than husband. But humility is so important. Meekness is so important. Understand each other. Every day, if your husband, if your wife is something wrong, if you every day talk she is wrong, your husband is wrong. So this is not a meekness. Meekness is a gentle kindness together, and you should meekness your husband and wife to giving encourage, either say positive. Oh, you are very good. You are excellent. You are so good. You are best husband. You are best wife. You're so beautiful. Or, you're so wonderful. Those kind of word is really we need to share in loving others. So this is a very need patience, you know. When I was married, my husband and me together, every couple same. They have different life history and different life education. Everything is a background like A, B, C, D. We check out A, age, B like background, C like culture, or E like education, like so D like degree, F like finance. So we check up everyone, but not everyone is A, B, C, D, E, F is comparable. What they want, maybe there is a performance gap or what there is not matching, but we need to patient each other until we die. But sometimes we try to fix those problem, the gap, so it make a part of each other's. But when you understand the gaps, man is man, woman is woman, because man God creation like man, woman God creations woman's because of different functions, different. If a man is the same woman is the same like man, there is a not needed united together to live together as a husband and wife. So this is a normal we are difference, but still we have to make good, and still we have the humility, still we have to be patient, waiting for change. So and that is the Ephesians chapter 4 and 2 tell us that second, how become to one body in Bible is become each other's strengths. So, when you think about your husband, my body, and me is my body, and my husband is not my body, it's different attitude you have, a different thinking you have. Because if you think you are alone and yourself, when you before married, you are the single, you thinking on yourself and make you strong, maybe strengths, between you and yourself. But now it's you are as couple in Bible said that Genesis 2 and 24, one body means you need to support each other, becomes another person, be strength, be strong every day. So why the Bible said that where we can find out that is two each others is more strong to one than one, because it's in Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and 9 and 12 said that two are better than one because they will have a good reward for their hard working. If they fail, one will pick up his friend and raise him up. However, how warm in one person will be defeated, but two people can withstand it, or three could, not easily broken. In Ephesians 4 and 9 and 12 said too, each other's to be one body means, we understand that one, two is better than strength is but more than once. We need to understand that husband-wife relationship is become each other's strengths. Like a husband and wife is, when I thinking married with my husband, I was thinking that what kind of chair I can make for him. If he sit down my life chair, what I can change him, or what gift I can give. So this is not you bring your chair to your husband to sit down, his chair, or you sit down your chair. The marriage and the couples should do everything you prepare, what you have from God, give to all God. That is, you prepare for the sit down to your husband or your wife for husband, husband for wife. So make more strength. So think about how you can make a strength. What is your husband is weak part, because how you can be strong that part. You check up that before you married or after you married. The most important things that can you cover your husband weakness or your wife weakness part. So because we can do harmony together to be more strength to those performance gaps closed by be replace those each other's weakness to easily defeat. People, what is the back to your husband wife had a defeat part someone broken, because sometimes people like born no good character. How you can handle that? Sometimes people they are very very bad childrenhood life. Maybe they are born from the abused parents or unhappy parents. They have those kind of history. And I heard a few days ago one person who are very abused from their parents, the ladies, he wanted to guest my show. But anyway, her story on the book is very, very effective because their husband and wife, their father and mother is not happy, effective her life very, but she was overcomes, and she wrote the books, and so it's very important to be strong each other's because of a family. It's not only you and your husband, it's about children, about community, about make a strong America. So the foundations is why God make you two as a husband and wife, because of make become each other's strength. Not only some mistake a woman's had because they support men, my husband, but later on, 20, 30 years later, they have a good husband positions, good their children's grew, had a creation, good universe, good job. But most women is they are unhappy. Even their children happy, their husband happy, but they are unhappy because they have depressions starting. The depression start that age because she look at herself. She doesn't have nothing because she suffered all the family, and so the wife and husband is give chance to be each other strength. Sometimes denied. No, I myself experience. Sometimes I asking my husband to go to school, like maybe theology school or go school in the Harvard together. But my husband say, I'm enough. And, those kind of, we have different views. But anyways, many, if your husband support wife to go school, develop herself. In my case, is my husband is so open-minded, always support me, instead he go, I'm asking God, but anyway, he yelled to me, or I don't know, he sacrificed himself, or we don't need it to do, but anyway, I'm so thankful for giving opportunity to me to develop myself as a pastor, as a CEO, as a, non-profit founder. So many titles I have from, because of my husband making me strengths, as well as older, I'm learning all things to supporting my husband's strengths too. Not only our family, our husband and wife, so we should strength to community church, America and California. All we did not strong each others. First important before you go out to support community, before you support your church or support your connected community, you should support your husband, wife, and children, family first. If you're not serving, because I'm spending my time with my husband. Because I always thinking, if I don't love a husband, how I can love my church members, how I can love peoples. If I don't support my husband, how I can support others. So my priority support my husband. But he already had so many things that he had. So I don't support. I don't need to support them that much. But anyway, I love him. That is my support to him. I'm his wife and husband. So the thinking, man thinking is different. Woman always looking for love. Men always looking for power, authority, respect, some kind of. So if you love your wife, wife will respect you, and you will get the real authority from God. That you love is only exercised to between your wife and husband. That's to make you strength. So you want to your wife to obedience you, but wife without love, you're not expecting obedience. Of course, many educated women, their obedience in Christians' life, they obedience, but with obedience, with love obedience and voluntarily, but without love obedience involuntarily. So that's why love each other's is make strength each other's, put the first each other's, very important in front of God. So that's the we can become one body. And as well as third, how we can to be one body. So couple, remember that couple are being based on faith. Put down, doubt. So base is the basic husband-wife role should basic foundations. So what is base? Base means we believe God as well as believe each others. We call faith. So most important between the husband and wife, we need to put the God middle, and then as well as base each others. So we have a Bible, 1 John chapter 3 and 18 said, little children, let us not love neither word or tongue, but neither deed and true. As well as Psalm 55 and 10 said, mercy and truth may met together, righteousness and peace had kiss each other. As well as 1 Peter and 3 and 8 said, finally, let all of you be like minded and compassionate, brotherly love, compassionate, humble. As well as Amos chapter 3 and 3 said, how can two work together unless they are agree? So base means a very important base boundary in wife and husband life. Is base is so important. How we can be faithful life together. There is a ten commandment I wanted to say on it to you to be married couple together is base. Don't angry each others, and same times like people sometimes couples, they don't believe each other, they don't have in faithful mind each other. One person, they fight each other, they talk each other, but sometimes need angry. But don't be angry each others, because listens voice what your husband talk, listen that and you talk, or your wife talk and listen that and then you are talking. So each other does not listen, there is a misunderstand each others, and then end up they're angry and they fight. And so should be couple in faithful life be don't angry each other. That is number one. But if we should angry because of your persuasion other part, you should be think about 10 times more. And don't be angry if your husband angry, don't angry if your wife angry, don't be angry, be gentle, nice together. So don't do same times angry. That is very important. And don't talking too much loudly, as well as don't speak each person's mistake. Because if you trust face your husband wife, why you always talk about your husband wife mistake or mistook one time lifetime? When I counseling one couples, their husband had a mistake early marriage life, and those both go 20 years until heartbreak, and always talk when they're angry, those mistakes coming. So don't do that, because of your wife and your husband, their mistake is past life, don't affect your life. So that's why we needed to meekness and humble and patient those for even have a mistake. So don't be open, don't be speak those mistakes, the person who already changed. So as well as we have so many others rules we have, but the most important is honest each others, because husband wife, because we are faithful body together, if we lie each others, the trust is gone very easily. Even small things, example, many humans go to market, they spending $100, but they put in the $150, they put the $50 in their bank account, later on they become very small, like money. It's repeatedly lied to their husband. That is no good. So that is no good. So even small things, when you take $50 extra money from those market, but you broken relationship with your husband because you not tell that you extra money to in your pocket. So that's the people wife thinking that it's only $50, $50, but it's $50. It's not about money. It's about relationship, husband and wife. Every important family matter, or working place. If you running business together, your husband wife together, even not very important related family or not related family, be honest. Need a husband and wife talk together. So that is very, very important to be happy couple, be faithful couple together. So today, I share many story that how becomes be one body, as like Genesis chapter 2:24. Don't forget for those principles that Bible said. Let's pray.